fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hi-yo Silver, the Lone Ranger. The men who built the western United States were courageous pioneers, but the obstacles they faced might never have been surmounted if it had not been for the masked rider of the plains. It was he who broke the power of the outlaw bands and the hostile Indian tribes. It was his knowledge of the country that rescued the settlers when the forces of nature seemed ready to overwhelm them. Return with us now to the thrilling days when the West was young. From out of the past come the thundering hoofbeats of the great horse Silver. The Lone Ranger rides again.
Come on, Silver! We're heading for Red River Valley. There's going to be trouble. Hello, Silver! Away!
Dan Parsons owned the bank in the little town of Sagebrush at the head of the Red River Valley. One day, he was sitting in the living room of his home when he heard a rider draw up out in front. Dan was expecting a caller. He rose from his chair, straightened his weary shoulders, and turned to his wife.
Well, I reckon that's Brady, Marcy. Looks like more trouble.
Now, don't you fret, Dan. Man's got to do what's right. Come in.
Where's that husband of yours? I want to... Oh, there you are, Parsons.
You want to see me, Brady?
You're doggone right I do, and you know what for.
I haven't done anything I'm ashamed of.
I ought to throw bullets through you, Parsons.
Brady, you can't
I
do...
reckon you'd best go in the next room, Marcy.
No. You're my husband, Dan Parsons. I'm not letting a gun...
In the next room, Marcy.
Well, you just take care of yourself, Dan.
I will. Now get along. You hadn't ought to bust in that way, Brady. It ain't right when there's women folk around.
You don't never fight, do you, Parsons?
I'm a banker, Brady. I'm a man of peace.
You bought Carstairs cattle, didn't you?
I did.
You paid $10 silver a head, didn't you?
Brady, I calculate what I buy and what I pay for 'em is my business, not yours. If it so happens I plan to go to the railroad with them cattle and sell 'em, that's my affair.
Yeah. Gonna make a profit, ain't you?
Well, maybe you will.
Maybe nothing. A banker like you don't buy nothing when he figures on losing. Now, there ain't no friendship between me and the Carstairs outfit, and I'm
Too bad they ain't.
Huh?
This here whole valley is owned by your outfit and by Carstairs. Just the two of you.
You ain't forgetting you hold mortgages on both of us.
That don't matter. What does matter is that you two hombres ought to stop battling each other.
Tell that to Carstairs.
I did. And he acted the same as you. Both bull-headed as loco steers. Why don't you get together? Work together. The rangeland's drying up. The more you two hombres fight, the less chance there is.
Parsons, there's no use talking. Carstairs is a no-good skunk, and
He says the same about you.
Sure. If I ever meet up with him face-to-face, there'll be plenty of gun smoke, savvy? But I didn't come here for that. I come to ask you what about my cattle.
I'm buying them, Brady.
Sure. But for how much?
$10 silver a head.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Trying to... Huh? Did you say 10?
$10 a head.
But, Parsons, you...
The same as I'm giving Carstairs. Well, what's your jaw dropping for? Can't you talk?
Parsons, Well, them cattle of mine, they ain't worth that much.
I'm paying it, ain't I?
Well, they're thin and scrawny. Not much feed, and the water's so scarce they
Brady,
hardly...
I paid Carstairs 10, and I'm paying you the same. Now, take it or leave it.
Pretty anxious, ain't you?
Take it or leave it.
I get it. Reckon you got inside knowledge that cattle is fetching a fancy price back east, ain't you? Even scrawny cattle. You ain't the kind of fella to do nothing for charity.
You're entitled to your own opinion.
10 cartwheels ahead. Doggone it, you can't make much on that, Parsons.
You ain't answered yet, Brady.
Oh, I'll take it. When you plan to round up the cows?
As soon as it can be done.
And when do I get paid?
As soon as I get back from selling them.
After you sell them. Why not before?
Got any objections? I ain't never gone back on a debt so far.
All right, Parsons, all right. Don't get your dander up. The cat'll be ready soon to go.
Carstairs. Hey, Carstairs.
Did you finish the count, Parsons?
Count 825 head in your herd. That tally was your count?
Yeah. When you come back, I collect 8,250 silver dollars. I'll be in your bank waiting. Better have the money, Parsons.
I'll have it. All right, you riders. Start these longhorns moving. Get them on the prod.
Well, Parsons, me and my boys counted up the cattle. When you come back to Sagebrush, I'll be expecting $9,060 as payment.
You'll get it, Brady.
See that I do. I'll be in your bank when you get back. Come on, boy.
Him and Carstairs. Got tempers like a bull. Neither one of them trusts me further than a rope's end.
Dan, I'm worried.
Now, Martha, leave me do the work.
But you can't possibly get as much for these cattle as you promised to pay. $10 a head. Ain't nobody going to pay that much.
I'll see you when I get back, Martha.
These scrawny cattle won't bring that much even at St. Joseph's. You'll never be able to pay Carstairs and Brady what you promised.
Martha, I don't want you to fret. I'll do it.
If you don't, there's going to be a heap of trouble when you get back.
I'll be back, and I'll take care of trouble. All right, get these cows moving. We got a long trail to go. Get them moving. Martha, you can expect me back in 2 weeks after I sell these here cattle. 2 weeks. Come on, boy. Come on here.
That's Parsons' outfit down below us, Tonto. He's on his way back from selling those cattle, Kemosabe. He didn't get very much for them.
That's right.
That information you brought me from Sagebrush. You're sure that Parsons promised to pay $10 apiece for those cows? He'll never be able to do it.
He'll know that.
I can't understand it in the first place. Parsons is a smart man, a good banker. Yet still, he paid much more for the cattle than they were worth.
What's wrong, Kemosabe?
Rein up. Listen. You hear that?
One pony.
Yes, coming this way along the trail. We'll be heading for Sagebrush at this time of night.
Him come from Parsons' camp.
Yes, get back, Kemosabe. I want to see him as he goes past without him seeing us.
Back, Scout.
Good enough. Now watch. Quiet. Nothing, you saw him? It was Parsons, Banker Parsons, riding his horse in a hurry.
Him use spur.
He's heading for Sagebrush, leaving his outfit behind. That way he'll reach his home by early morning.
You think something wrong, Kemosabe?
We're going after him, Tonto. Come on.
Set him up, Scout.
We're going to find out why Parsons is acting so strangely. We'll trail him to town.
Who's there? Who is there? I'm warning you, I got a gun. Come around the back door this early in the morning. Tell me who you are, or I'll...
Let me in.
Oh. Dan Parsons, what on earth?
Martha's in trouble. I rode all night.
You got back already.
The boys and outfit will come in the regular way. They'll show up about sundown tonight, but I had to see you private. Martha, I got to pay the money off to Brady and Carstairs.
No.
I promised to pay him $10 a head for them cattle, and all I could get was $6.
Dan, you mean you're...
What am I going to do? I had to come and tell you, Martha. Come tomorrow morning, they'll be asking for their cash, and I ain't got it. I ain't got it.
Dan, you must be plumb tuckered out. Here, sit down.
Yeah.
I was just getting ready for breakfast. A cup of hot coffee will do you good.
No, Martha, I can't drink and I can't eat. My throat's as dry as this here Red River Valley, but I can't take nothing. What are we going to do?
Dan, why'd you offer Brady and Carstairs so much for them cows? Why?
Well, you see...
You knew it wasn't worth that much. You knew it.
Sure, I knew it, but
But what? You're a banker, Dan, a businessman. What you done don't make sense.
Martha, it makes sense to me. Leastways, it did up to now.
Huh?
I ain't never told you how I feel, have I? About me being a banker for Sagebrush in the Valley. I ain't never told you what it means to me.
Being a banker?
Martha, I always figured a banker had a duty to the people. Sure, I wanted to make money so as we could live comfortable. But I wanted to help others.
Like Brady and Carstairs?
Yeah, like them. In good times, they didn't need no help. They was doing all right. But then the river dried up and the rangeland got burnt.
The cattle got scrawny and thin, and they died off.
So I give 'em mortgages on their outfits.
Yeah.
I figured maybe the river would come up again. There'd be rain and melting snow to bring the grass back.
Instead of which, it got worse.
Plenty worse. And this time, well, I knew right well that Brady and Carstairs had to get $10 a head for their cattle, or they couldn't keep growing. They'd go bust.
You done all that because you're a banker, Dan.
A bank's got to help folks. It's got to. That's what I done it for. Only now I tried too hard. I can't meet the promises I made.
Brady and Carstairs are honest men, Dan. Tell them.
Tell them what? You think they'll believe me?
No, I reckon not.
They're honest, sure. But they're bullheaded and ornery. They'll think I'm trying to cheat them. You know how they'll act.
Guns?
Yeah, guns. I don't know what to do.
Dan, we gotta leave Sagebrush.
Huh?
It's early. Nobody knows you're in town. We could vamoose.
Leave Sagebrush?
Leave what money you got for them cows. Leave the bank. Dan, you gotta. We'll saddle up them horses to the wagon, and by tomorrow morning we'll be long gone out of here.
No, Martha. We ain't going.
Dan.
I tell you no.
But Brady and Carstairs, they might kill you.
It ain't honest to leave. No, Martha, I'm staying no matter what. I'm going to take my medicine.
Dan.
I'm staying, Martha.
Dan.
Far enough from town, Tonto. Pull up. You heard Parsons talking to his wife?
We listen at window. Him good man.
He's got courage, Tonto. If he'd left Sagebrush, it would have been hard to blame him. But he's determined to stay no matter what happens.
We help him, Kemosabe?
Tonto, I have a plan. It's going to be dangerous because we'll have to ride into Sagebrush in broad daylight and get out again. Here's what we do.
All right, Parsons. Come back from selling them cows. Now hand over my money.
Pay me first, Parsons.
Oh, no, he don't, Carstairs.
Stay out, this Brady. I don't like doing business with you in the same room, but...
Then get out. Or maybe you'd like some gunfighting to make you get out.
Now, hold your horses. This here's my bank, remember that.
He can't talk to me
I said shut up, both of you. For Pete's sake, why can't you gents get together? You're the two biggest men in the valley. You could do a lot. Instead, you're at each other's throats like hungry coyotes.
We do like we want to, Parsons. I'll fork over that money so that I can get away. I don't relish being with Brady long, and I can help.
That goes double for me.
Well, I got something to tell you, gents.
Huh?
There's the money right on the table in them saddles bags, ain't it?
Yeah, but...
And trot it out and start divvying up.
Brady, Carstairs, there's a little something...
What's the matter? Ain't you got the money?
Well, for a matter of fact, you see, it's like...
Don't move, anyone.
A masked man.
We came after that camp.
hold up.
Take it, Tonto. Out to the horses.
Me get it.
No, you don't. That's my money.
I shot the gun from your hand, mister. The next one who tries may not be so lucky. We got money. Good. The horses are outside.
You hurry.
Now I'm going. Don't anyone try to throw that after me because it won't do you any good.
Hold up.
After him. Where's my gun? There he goes. Pour it at him.
Come on, Silver. Come on, Scout.
Shoot, doggone you. They're getting away. Shoot.
Hail, Silver, away!
The curtain falls on the first act of our Lone Ranger story. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a few moments.